what I'm just looking for, I think, from some straight black men is, I fucked up.
Yeah.
I did you wrong, I did your community wrong, and I'm trying to figure out this journey for myself. Because if not, for me, it feels like the popular thing to say, because in many spaces now it's not popular to be anti-LGBTQ.
Yeah.
But, so I don't know anyone's experiences or if that resonates, or even for the black men who are here, like, what does your journey look like? You know, because I've been in spaces with you many times and I feel incredibly safe with you. Like, we've had many conversations and I'm like, I don't feel that way, right? Like, and I recognize for me it is reconciling my own emotions around the treatment that I've had from straight black men, but it's hard. Like, it's even at almost 40, like, I find it incredibly hard.
Oh, go ahead, bro.
Go ahead, Damon, you have it.
Yeah, no, I'm often curious, man. So I want to just separate the conversation a little bit. I feel reconciliation is extremely necessary and important. And seeing somebody's growth and development publicly is often very difficult, right? The other piece of this conversation that is often harder to have is around what does actual reconciliation look like, especially when it comes to talking about whole communities or whole movements or whole, Because when we look at even the BLM movement, for example, there was a lot of disdain for black men in certain spaces because of all of the things that we know that you named about the misogyny, the patriarchy, people trying to take too much space and and it's like, nah, take a step back. We are doing this now. Black, queer, femme, presenting needs to be seen as leaders. And it was like, okay, so like what do they do now? Or if there's harm done, what does actual reconciliation look like that doesn't end up being performative or give me the script? And then when you say the script, it's like, but you don't really genuinely mean that. But then when you say that really like with conviction, it's like, well, now you need to go sit over there and heal with your thoughts, right? So it's like, where do we actually blend some of these spaces and conversation? Because it actually is necessary. And I fully agree, as somebody that was raised super Christian, right? Like, I'm talking about Bible Belt, blackity black Christian, like, you're going to hell for all of these anti-Christ thoughts and experiences, and was a minister in that context, right? And really thought that was the truth, bro. And like, but that doesn't just end on Christianity, right? Against LGBTQ, that talks about people who are not Christian, right? My Muslim brothers and sisters, right? How women are treated, like all of these things sort of is a blanketed experience. And so I often often try to reckon within myself, like, how do you show up once harm is done? And there is no one size fits all. But there's a lot of people who are like working in that space. You said that's not your ministry earlier. Like, that is some people's ministry. Like not that per se, but like that's not some people's ministry, but some people actually care a lot about holding space. You know, Black Men Build, Richard Reseda is somebody who's often trying to like hold space for people to understand what patriarchy looks like inside of our community. And so I'm often trying to still understand that myself.